After exhausting all measures with the government, the Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce has decided to let the courts decide whether new taxes under the 2013 Customs Management Act are indeed lawful. Charisma Robinson reports.
The Grand Bahama Chamber of Commerce, representing hundreds of licensees, is taking its role seriously.
The Chamber of Commerce has been having negotiations with licensees, with the Port Authority, with the government, to try and persuade the government to back off
and withdraw new taxes under the Customs Management Act that came into effect last year. However, that hasn't happened, and the Chamber has since instructed its lawyer, Fred Smith, to defend the Hawksbill Creek Agreement.
Freeport is a free, F-R-E-E, next, P-O-R-T, port, free port. That means no taxes. It's very simple.
Smith and attorney Kerry Leonard, who has also been working closely with the chamber, are convinced that if the government uphold the agreement, this island would see a real economic boom, which they say will be a win-win situation for both sides.
It isn't as if everybody's getting a free ride. The idea of the tax-free exemptions is to encourage investment into the country.
Do everything to make it boom, and overnight the government revenue will increase, as it did in years past. But if you continue to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, what you're doing is achieving the exact opposite of what you want.
The attorneys say the legislation is hurting Bahamians more than it's hurting foreigners.
Approximately 80 to 90% of all the licensees of the Grand Bahama Port Authority are Bahamian citizens.
I encourage all licensees who have been paying these new illegal taxes to make careful copies of their records, to maintain them, because at the end of the day, this class action will require the government to repay to every licensee every red cent that the government has illegally exacted through these new customs laws.
The action is currently being drafted and will be filed within a few weeks. Meantime, Minister of State for Finance Michael Halkitis has declined to comment on the matter pending notice of legal action. Charisma Robinson, ZNS Network News.